What if I told you that one of the biggest concerts in K-pop history is now at the center of a heated global debate? Blackpink's two-night takeover of Wembley Stadium was supposed to be nothing but legendary, and for many fans it truly was. But international media reviews have stirred up a storm, and now people can't stop talking about it. Stay with me until the very end, because the way the press reacted to this concert has left the fandom both celebrating and fuming at the same time. Blackpink drew over 148,000 fans to Wembley Stadium in London, making history as the first K-pop girl group to ever headline the iconic venue. The crowd, the energy, and the sheer scale of the performance were described by many as unforgettable. Major outlets like the BBC even hailed them as the greatest girl group in the world, cementing their spot in music history. The Guardian also praised the synergy between the four members, noting how their high-energy performances lifted the entire stadium. And the Standard called the shows dynamic, sophisticated, and joyful, pointing out how each member shone on their own but looked even more powerful when together. For a moment, it seemed like the group was untouchable, but then came a review that turned the celebration into controversy. The Times gave the concert only 3 out of 5 stars, sparking an online firestorm. The review claimed that out of the 4 members, only Lisa stood out at the very beginning, while Jennie, Jisoo, and Rose didn't bring enough energy during the first half. The journalist, Blanca Scafield, also admitted that Rose delivered a strong solo stage and that Jennie regained her spark later in the show. However, Lisa was oddly criticized for choosing to perform the track Thunder, which the reviewer described as boring compared to her bigger hits like New Woman and Jisoo. The article bluntly stated she left little impression overall. The harsh critique didn't sit well with fans. Social media lit up instantly, with Blinks calling the review unfair and overly negative. Many argued that the energy of all 4 members was felt throughout the stadium, and that the journalist was simply biased. Some even said the review completely ignored the fact that the concerts made history and brought joy to thousands of fans. Still, there were also a few voices online that quietly agreed with the Times, suggesting the review reflected what some people in the audience actually felt. This mix of glowing praise from some outlets and sharp criticism from others has left the fandom in a whirlwind for Blackpink. The Wembley shows were a milestone that proved their global power. But for the media, the conversation has shifted to whether the performances lived up to the hype. And now, fans are left debating should the focus be on the record-breaking achievement, or on whether the performances could have been even stronger. So, what do you think? Were the critics being too harsh, or did they simply give their honest take? One thing is clear, Blackpink's Wembley concerts are being talked about worldwide, and whether people loved them or not, they've secured their place in history. Don't forget to share your opinion in the comments, and make sure to watch this video until the very end because the debate is just getting started. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on your favorite stars.